Hello, this is Clive Hook from Clearworth with another of our Think Spots designed to give you the headlines and major points of a learning topic in about 5 minutes, and to get you thinking and reflecting before you go and try it out in practice. Our other programs allow you to go deeper or wider, but as I've said before, this is a great introduction or a refresher for busy people. We call our Think Spots headlines for people with deadlines. Here, we're continuing our investigation of conversation control. Last time I introduced the basic map and the 3 fundamental questions. Where's the conversation? Where do I want it to be? And, the major topic of our work today, how do I move it? The seemingly simple answer is that you have to say or do something. That means you engage in a behaviour, something you say or do. Behavioural intelligence, which is at the core of conversation control, means making a conscious choice about your next behaviour rather than acting from instinct and impulse. The great thing about the map is that it helps your brain picture the situation, and that increases your chances of beating your impulsive behaviour. You've got about 0.6 seconds to do that, by the way. In these 4 examples, that means you say or do something to deliberately move the conversation to another domain or field. Having heard, there's a problem at the airport, our question, what exactly is the problem, is designed to move the conversation from general to specific. Having heard the issue is with the rail service to the airport, we could say, okay, let's book a cab. That's designed to move the conversation from specific problem to specific solution. We could instead have said, what are our alternatives to the train? That's designed to move into the general solutions area. No specific answer yet. This last example is a classic group problem-solving approach, and incidentally how most negotiations go too. From general problem discussion, you get more specific about the problem or issues, and then you look at some possible solutions, and then choose one. Now, no route here is right or wrong, better or worse. It all depends on the context. But, and this is an important but, it won't move unless somebody does or says something different to what's going on right now. And that person is you if you're practicing conversation control. There are 2 distinctly different types of behaviour, push and pull. In push, the information is coming from you, and with pull, you're trying to get information to come to you from other people. So, let's do this is you making the suggestion or proposal. Whereas, what do you suggest is a pull behaviour. You want them to come up with ideas. Similarly, I can see what's wrong and I know what to do are very different from what do you think's wrong and what should we do? Pull behaviours are most commonly in the form of questions. But you could say, tell me what you think the issues are, and still be in pull. The important thing in all this is it's a conscious choice. You're deciding A, what do I need to do to move the conversation, and B, deciding whether a push or pull will work better. What you say or do may not work, of course. You might push and they disagree. Or you might pull and they don't have any ideas. Skilled conversation controllers notice what isn't working and typically try shifting from push to pull or vice versa. If they don't like your idea or proposal, you might say, what do you think will work, for example? Next time, we're going to look at some more specific behavioural tactics. But your homework now is to look out for push and pull going on. You might notice some people will have a tendency towards one or the other. It's not right or wrong, it's just different. But it's worth thinking what happens if it's only ever push. You've heard the expression pushy before. Or only pull, which is quite common in some approaches to coaching or counselling, for example. Great, that's enough to be thinking about. You've seen the map and you've got some ideas on how to move the conversation to a better place. I hope this Think Spot's useful to you. I know you'll get more of what you want if you practice this. And meetings and conversations will be useful discussions, not time wasters. Okay, until next time then, this is Clive Hook from Clearworth. Thank you for your attention and your interest.